What's up everybody, I'm Dr. Ben with Aspire Fit, and today we're going to go over the ultimate tutorial on the bench press. So whether you're trying to develop a big chest, you're trying to get stronger in your lifts, or maybe you're a beginner benching for the very first time, this video is for you. We're going to go over everything. Setup, technique, programming, and a few pro tips along the way. So sit back, relax. Let's go over the bench. The first step is actually just finding the bench press. So most gyms will have a typical Olympic bench press setup just like this. If your gym doesn't have that, then you can also set up in a squat rack. So you can grab a bench just like this, and you can set up a bar approximately this height. You'll bring the bench down for a flat bench just like this. Bring it down here as well, and you'll slide in the bench into the squat rack, and now boom, you have a bench press setup. The next thing is going to be the setup. On this rack, you have the taller setup, and you also have the shorter setup. So if you are a shorter person, you might want to put the barbell on the shorter side. If you're a taller person, you want to bring it up to the tall side. Next, we're going to get set up in position. So we're going to have our feet firmly planted on the ground. We're going to then lean back into position here. Once we're in this bottom position, we're laying on the bench, we're going to stick our chest up and squeeze our shoulder blades back. So what I like to think about is if I had a pencil between my shoulder blades, those are going to be locked into place just like that, and my arms are up. Now that my shoulders are set down and back just like this, there's gonna be a slight arch created in my lower back. From here, I'm gonna stay tight, I'm gonna push my abs down and brace throughout the movement. Next, we're gonna go over grip. The nice part about barbells is they have knurling. This allows you to really standardize your grip. There are gonna be three main grip types. You have narrow, which is going to be straight out in front of you. You have medium, which is a little bit outside of that. And you have wide, which is about 1.5 times your shoulder width. Now, depending on how tall you are and how long your limbs are, that's going to determine how wide your grip actually is. So what I would recommend is go ahead and start with something that feels comfortable for you, and then work your way out or in depending on how it feels during the bench press. A little bit of guess and check is going to be bad when finding the right grip for you. Next, we're going to go over the execution. So we're going to go ahead, feet firmly planted in the ground. We're going to lay back and get all set up again. Shoulders are retracted, abs are engaged, and we have our correct grip. From here, we're going to then lift off and come up right above our chest. From here, we're going to bend at the elbows, bring the barbell down towards our chest. We're going to also bring it down just below the nipple line. From here, we're going to then press up and back. Now, instead of pressing directly down and up, we're actually going to follow a little bit more of a J curve. So what that means is there's going to be a little bit of horizontal movement here. So instead of going up and down, it's going to go a little forward and down just below the nipple line here. And then you're going to press up and back at the same time. Next, we're going to go over two common mistakes. So first is going to be elbow flared. So generally, you want to make sure the elbows are slightly tucked in around this 45-degree angle. You don't want them flaring out too wide. The next one is actually protracting the shoulders at the end of the movement. So some lifters do a great job of getting retracted and set up in the right position, but then once they start doing a heavy set of bench press, they will then lose that. So you want to make sure that your shoulders stay retracted the whole time during the bench press. Next, we're going to go over bench press and chest programming 101. First is going to be the warm-up. For the warm-up, you're going to use the 40-60-80 rule. I've actually already made a full video about this on my Instagram, so you guys can go ahead and check it out in the description below. The second thing is going to be frequency. Frequency is going to be the number of times that you do the bench press or chest programming in general. For most people, twice a week is going to be your sweet spot. Next is going to be your volume. Volume is going to be the number of sets per week that you do. Typically for chest programming in general, you want to do between 10 to 20 sets per week. Next, we're going to go over reps. So this is going to be the number of repetitions per set. Typically for more strength-based lifts, you can go anywhere from 1 to 6 reps per set for strength. If your main goal is hypertrophy, you're going to go anywhere from 6 to 15 reps. Now, I've gone ahead and made a free bench press program using these principles. So if you guys want access to it, I put a link in the description. Perfect circle there. So if you guys want it, hit the link and you'll get in your email. Hope you guys liked the video. That is the ultimate guide for your bench press. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to direct message me on Instagram or leave comments in the video. And obviously, like if you haven't done so already. If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And obviously, share this video with your gym bros or your gym gals. We don't discriminate. And I'll see you guys in the next video.